Hello! So, welcome back to ESL2. Um, I've not figured out an audio fix for our workbooks, so we won't be able to play on the CD tracks, but we can do some of the work. So what we're going to do is I want you guys to open your books to page 125, and we'll begin. So 125, G, okay? Read the nutrition guidelines and answer the questions about the macaroni and cheese label in exercise D. So here are our nutrition guidelines. Recommended amount of calories and fat per day. 2,000 calories per day. 20 or less grams saturated fat. 65 grams total fat. So this is the recommended fat intake. How much fat you should be eating a day. Okay? Quick guide to percentage daily value for nutrients. 5% or less is low. 20% or more is high. Percent daily values are based on 2,000 calorie diets. Your daily values may be higher or lower depending on your calorie needs. Now, it says we want to read the label in exercise D. So if we come to D, this is the macaroni and cheese label. So you want to take a look at that, okay? That's what we're going to be using to answer the questions in G. So question number 1, is macaroni and cheese high in fat? Well, let's take a look. We come over here. Total fat is 12 grams, 18% daily value. So go back over. Quick guide to daily value. 20% or more is high. Well, for macaroni and cheese, it says 18%. I think that's closer to 20%. So I would say, yes, it is high in total fat. 18% is high in fat. So I would put, yes, it's high in fat. So what I want you to do right now, I would like you to pause the video and do your best to answer these. Is macaroni and cheese low in sodium? Yes or no? Does it contain any protein? Yes or no? And how much? The vitamins? What vitamins does it contain? Is it high in vitamins? So you list the vitamins that it contains, and you'll tell me if it's high or low. Is macaroni and cheese a good source of calcium? Yes or no? Do you think macaroni and cheese is a healthy food choice? Why or why not? Okay, so while you're doing this, you come over here and we take a look at the values. This is where you'll find your answers. So right now I'd like you to pause the video, fill out your workbook, and then we're going to go through it. Okay, now that you've unpaused the video, let's see what you put. And see if the answers are the same as my answers. Is macaroni and cheese low in sodium? Well, let's take a look. Come over here. Sodium, 470 milligrams, 20%. So, is it low in sodium? No, it is not. 20% or more is high. So, no. Does it contain any protein? Again, we'll come over here, take a look. Protein, 5 grams. So yes, it contains protein. How much? 5 grams of protein. So it's yes, 5 grams. What vitamins does it contain? Well, let's take a look. What vitamins does it have? It has A and C. The vitamins are A and C. Is it high in vitamins? No. 4% and 2%. That is low in vitamins. Bring it back over. Is macaroni and cheese a good source of calcium? Well, let's see if it's a good source of calcium. Come over here. Calcium is 20%. Remember that 20% is high. So, yes, macaroni and cheese is a good source of calcium. Do you think macaroni and cheese is a healthy food choice? Now, this is an opinion, okay? So you can say yes, and then you gotta tell me why. You say, it would be like, yes, macaroni and cheese is a healthy food choice. It is high in calcium. And this is the proof. This is how you're proving it. 20% calcium. Or you could say, no, it's not a healthy food. Okay? It has high fat, low vitamins, um, low in iron. So it's not very healthy. Either one is fine. It's an opinion question. And opinion questions are based on your opinion, if you think it's healthy or not. And we can use this data to determine if it's healthy or not. I would say no. I would say macaroni and cheese is not a healthy food. It's high in calories. It has a high fat content. It's low in vitamin A, low in vitamin C. The carbohydrates are moderate. Sodium is very high, though. Sodium, too much salt is never good for you. So I would be in the position where I would say no, it is not a healthy food option. Next, I'm going to go to page 126. Okay, so you are going to, let's make that bigger. So you're going to read an article about physical fitness. Okay? On a separate piece of paper, write one piece of advice that you think it will contain, then read the article. So what I want you to do is, we don't have to do this part. You don't have to guess what it will contain. What I want you to do, however, is I want you to read this article, okay? And I'm going to read it to you, and you can read along. Be physically active each day. Being physically active and maintaining a healthy weight are necessary for good health. Children, teens, adults, and the elderly can improve their health by including moderate physical activity in their daily lives. Try to get at least 30 minutes for adults or 60 minutes for children of moderate physical activity most days of the week, preferably daily. No matter what activity you choose, you can do it all at once or spread it out over the day. Make physical activity a regular part of your routine. Choose activities that you enjoy and that you can do regularly. Some people prefer activities that fit into their daily routine, like gardening or taking extra trips up and down stairs. Others prefer a regular exercise program, such as a physical activity program at their work site. Some do both. The important thing is to be physically active every day. Adapted from Dietary Guidelines for Americans 2000, Center for National Policy and Promotion, USDA. Alright, so now that we've read it, we're going to go to B. Okay? Decide if the statements are true or false? Check the correct answers. So, right now, pause the video and choose your correct answers. Alright, now that we are unpaused, let's go through. Physical exercise is necessary for good health. True or false? Well, let's pull up the answers. True. Physical exercise is good for your health. Physical exercise is good for your health. True. Number 2, elderly people do not need to exercise. What did you put? I hope you put false. Elderly people do need to physically exercise. Adults should exercise every day. True. It is better to exercise throughout the day. False. Climbing stairs is a good way to exercise regularly. True. And the most important thing is to exercise regularly. True. So here are your answers. Check to make sure you got them all right. And let's continue. So, for this, I would just like you to think to yourself, do you exercise more or less than recommended in the article? Do you exercise every day for 30 minutes? Yes or no? Does your workplace offer physical activity programs? What are they? So this question, what they're asking you is, when you're at work, do they say, hey, take 10 minutes to do yoga, take 10 minutes and walk around the office, okay? I don't think most places actually do this, so I'm going to guess that for you guys when you're working, it's probably a no. But maybe at your job, they have a little exercise routine that you do every morning. Fun fact, in Japan, they do this. They go to work, and a lot of Japanese companies have exercise routines. In America, not so much. So let's continue. Let's come over to D. Okay. Look at the examples of physical activities. Which is an example of a routine activity? Which is an example of a recreational activity? Mike rides his bicycle to the office every day. Anna plays tennis twice a week with her friend. So, routine is something that you do in a set way. So, maybe you ride your bike 3 times a week to work. That is a routine. Another routine is you brush your teeth in the morning. Well, every day you brush your teeth when you wake up. That's my routine. I brush my teeth, I wash my face, I get dressed, and I go to work. That's my morning routine. Now, for recreation, maybe you go to the gym 2 times a week. Okay? It's not something you do every day. It's something you could skip. So when you look at these, Mike riding his bike is a routine. He does it every day. Doesn't matter, rain, snow, shine, he rides his bike to work. Anna is a recreational activity. She chooses to do this. She goes to meet her friend. Okay, it's something she does for enjoyment. It's not a necessity. She doesn't have to do it, but she wants to do it. Recreational is something you like to do, or you want to do, or you have a choice to do. So playing tennis twice a week is really her choice. Mike, he has to ride his bike maybe because he doesn't have a car. Or he has to ride his bike because he can't afford a bus, okay? Anna, she chooses to go play with her friend twice a week. She doesn't have to. If she misses it, it won't change anything. If Mike here can't ride his bike to work, he's not going to be able to get there. So come up here, right? Read the list of routine activities. Check the activities you have tried. Put an X next to the activities you would like to try. Add 2 more activities. So, let's take a look. Walk or ride a bike to work. Have you ever walked or rode a bike to work? If you have, check. Walk upstairs instead of taking an elevator. So when you come to school, do you take the elevator up, or do sometimes you're like, you know what? I'm going to walk up the stairs. Check. Get off the bus a few stops early and walk the remaining distance. Ooh, I'd never do that. But maybe you're like, you know what? It'll be good to get a few more steps in, or it's good for my health to walk more. So, instead of getting off at your bus stop, you get off 2 stops before, and then you walk 3 or 4 blocks to work. Garden. Do you garden? Yes or no? Check. If you have children, do you push a stroller? Yes or no? If you do have kids and you push a stroller, check. Do you clean the house? Yes, I do. Check. Play actively with children? Yes, I do. Check. Take a brisk 10-minute walk or bike ride in the morning, at lunch, and after dinner. Well, I do not do that. But if you do, take a bike ride, or how about a walk? We can change bike ride with walk. Do you walk in the morning for a little bit? Go for a walk when you wake up. Go for a walk after lunch. Go for a walk after dinner. Okay, instead of bike ride, we could change it to walk. Give it a check. Now, for this, they want you to think of 2 other things. So, let's see. I like yoga, so I'd put I do yoga 3 times a week. Check. I like to, let's think of one. I like to walk my dog, so I walk my dog every morning. These are just examples. But think of something that you do every day, okay? You do every day, and it's routine. Like every day you do it. And they give me 2 examples that are good for your health. Now, if we go down to F, it says read the list of recreational activities. Same thing. Check the ones you have tried. Put an X next to the activities you would like to try. Add 2 more activities. So I'm going to pull up this pen. Make it red. Okay. Walk, jog, or cycle. Yeah, sometimes I walk, so I'd put a little check. Swim or do some water water aerobics. Check. I like to go swimming. I go with my daughter. Play tennis. No, I do not play tennis, so this one would be an X. Like that. Golf. No, I hate golf. X. Okay? I'm going to make this bigger so you guys can see it. Alright, so check, I like to walk. Check, I like to swim. X, I don't play tennis. X, I don't golf. Canoe. X. Cross country ski. X. Play basketball. Yeah, I play basketball sometimes. Check. Dance. Oh, I love dancing. In my kitchen. Check. Take part in exercise program at work, home, school, or gym. Check. I like to do yoga. And then think of 2 more that you like to do. Okay? You can pause the video while you fill these out for both of them. Just pause the video. Okay? Now, I'm going to head over to the next page. I want you guys to take a look at this real quick. This is what we will do tomorrow. Okay? So, have a great day. Hope everything is going really well. And I'll send you a lesson tomorrow where we will correct the grammar homework and do some more on our workbooks. Hope all is well. Miss you guys. Hopefully we're back in school soon. Bye.